together, and for the first time that I can recollect, coming to the centre circle to greet their respective supporters. And there is this unprecedented gesture, Celtic and Rangers players together. And one hopes, although perhaps in vain, that this is caught up, the spirit is caught up on the terracings. Let's have a look firstly at the Celtic team. And there, very interestingly, at number 5 is mcvennie, the son of an ex-Rangers player who's now one of Scotland's prominent football writers. And the Rangers side, I think most Rangers supporters excited by the appearance of Mark Walters. Rangers creating a bit of history by having the first coloured player in the history of the club. And there's the referee for today, Alan Ferguson. It's his last season as a referee, and he's known affectionately amongst the circle of referees as Bo Jangles. The conditions are absolutely appalling here at Celtic Park. Lashing rain, strong wind, which I think at the moment is slightly favouring Celtic. And a bit of a whirlwind start, not surprisingly. And Mark Walters getting his first touch of the ball, even though it was only a very brief one. And I think offside now. Celtic traditionally have a history of very good starts against Rangers here at Celtic Park. Ball swirling there, and a very good header by Billy indeed. Ball mcneil, the conditions are very heavy, and that was offside. It must have been very marginal though, and that is something that might catch up on Rangers. Now Walters. Good tackling there by Scott. Here's Durant. Miller's after this with Richard Goff. Rangers defence and swept away. Oh, that's just pass and a corner kick. Good effort by Celtic. Paul mcneil is always very dangerous from that position just outside the penalty area. Well, Ali McCoy's of all people back in defence. Joe Miller again. Start. That's another corner kick. It was Derek White who had come forward. Celtic really hoisting a lot of balls like this into Rangers defence, testing them out very early in this match. Rangers goalkeeper struggling for that, and I think it may be... No, it's not a free kick. Slack one by Sinners. Paul mcneil trying to go in, and there's Woods. And that was a mistake by the Rangers manager that may have cost Rangers dearly. That's a throw. Walters getting his foot in, and Miller, Joe Miller there, has been topping up on both the right and the left. I think he's obviously been given a free rein just to go at this Rangers defence any way he likes. A lot of pushing and jostling going on. And I think Celtic will get the free kick out of that. Celtic in a very good position indeed here. Stark. And the Rangers defence were really found wanting there in the back of the net. Here's Souness. It's a bad ball by Souness again. Now mcvennie. Here's Miller with a chance and a great save by Woods. And once again, that came off a mistake of the manager. And another corner. A lot of running around in that penalty area. And Davy Cooper winning it with his head, would you believe? It's almost unprecedented. Aiken. Here's Stark. Miller. Oh, that was straight off. White took him in. Oh, Rogan. Lisbeth. Shocking ball there by Roberts. That's good play. Feels for the penalty, but Woods is down. And the referee is waving play on. And Rangers are intent on suicide, it seems to me, where they're playing some of these balls across the fence. And I think we're going to have a substitution. Cooper, as he did last week, is coming off very early in the game. We've only played 26 minutes, and off he comes. He only did something like 9 minutes last week. Obviously, he's been a calculated gamble, which hasn't come off. And on comes Trevor Francis. And Rangers now have 5 Englishmen on the field, and that must be something of a record for an Old Firm match. Down the line it goes. Almost picked up by Francis. Lisbeth. Here's Durant again. Oh, good run by Durant. That's a penalty kick, I would have thought. Oh. Referee turns away from that. Walters. Yes, he gets a free kick. Rangers beginning to put the game together. Lisbeth will try the shot, and he was always going to slide off that. Always a very difficult ball to take. Coming across the body to his right side. Oh, free kick. And he really can't get going, Walters. The attention has been rather fierce on him. There's McCoist. Well, that might not have been far away. He's very good at turning in the penalty area like that, Ali McCoist. Might be a little bit difficult to see from this angle. Doing well to keep possession. Eric White. Francis back defending and does well. Lisbeth doesn't. Here's White coming forward and a good recovery. Well, the young Rangers pull back and the Rangers captain Roberts helping out. Forward there by Souness. It was always going to be late, though. Stark takes over. Good run by Stark. Great run. Oh, Walker side-footing it, lacked a conviction. Good move by Durant again. Here's Walters. Nice move to the outside, Wilkins with him. Sinas. Walters. That's an awkward ball he got in. Well taken by McKnight. Difficult one for a goalkeeper on a day like this. Minutes to half time. Trevor Francis. Here's Nesbitt. Again the run by Durant. This time he won't get it. Aiken has been quite superb for Celtic. McStay. That's a better ball. Oh, and it's off the line. That was Joe Miller almost putting it in. It's good defending by Rangers. Here's Walker getting a bit of freedom. Stay. No offside. That's a great move by Morris. mcvennie with a chance to score. Just before half-time, the Rangers defence caught wide open. Brilliant play from midfield, and Celtic are in the lead. Durant tries to get that. Here's Monroe. Rangers looking groggy again. Villa. Looked away by Goff. And there goes the half-time whistle. It took Celtic a long time to get that goal, but it was deserved. There's the man who scored it, Frank mcvennie. Celtic really ought to have gone ahead in that first 20 minutes when they had Rangers on the rack, but the goal when it came was superbly structured by Paul McStay, leading, and the way they've been playing, I think it's going to be very difficult for Rangers to get back into this game. Well, the game was slightly held up while some assortment of fruit was removed from the pitch. You can see it there, just in front of the jungle. And off we go into the second half. As I said, Rangers are going to find it very difficult to get back into this game if we go on the pattern of the first 45 minutes. There's McStay. Playing so well, so confidently. Just given away by Nesbitt. Getting a lot of distance. Bailey making his debut and playing like a veteran. Start. Sinas. Just taken there by Bailey, and Durant caught in possession again, and that's happened too often for Rangers' own good. Rowe getting almost getting into a tangle. Well, too much in that. Durant won't get it. Well, the Rowe from the Rangers end of the ball had gone over. I didn't think so. Sinners. Walters. Oh, he's almost done it. Good save by mcneil. Dropped down on it. Roberts. Wilkin. Bad ball by Wilkins that time. Turning the tables, and this has been a dangerous man. Morris. Coming forward very well indeed. Up comes Wilkins. Now, Durant. Been caught far too often like that. Oh, that's a miss by Walker. He was left all on his own. It's not to have finished better than that. And I think it's free kick, yes. Free kick to Celtic. First sign of misunderstanding between the goalkeeper and Graham Roberts. We got the big men up there again, Celtic. And that was well taken down by Woods. And it's a free kick. And Wilkins pulling Roberts away, who was enraged by that challenge. Called for. It's a difficult decision to make, to play a recognised goalkeeper of class who's only half fit, but else bring somebody in. He's not a goalkeeper at all. Now it looks as if Woods is carrying on. He's recovered, but I'm not sure how completely. One forward there by Durant. Tackle by Roberts, which the referee is going to have a word about. This was a challenge. He went right through the ball, no question at all about that. Morris. Walters did that very well. He opened it out nicely. Now Francis. Lisbon on the far side. Yeah, so get a free kick for that. That was obstruction. That's not a bad ball. It's in. No. Challenge on the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper had it. No, it looks to me as if Woods is going to have to go. No, it's Roberts who's going in goal. Roberts, who was in goal, coincidentally enough, in the last game. And a sad sight for the Rangers supporters. mcvennie. I think that is a free kick to Celtic. And they really ought to have a tremendous advantage. No Woods in goal, and that's a goal. mcvennie 6 minutes remaining. Beautifully headed in, and a sad sight. Poise didn't go after that, he does now. And there goes the final whistle. Celtic, at the end of the day, comfortable winners by 2-0. And a delighted support who have been singing Happy Birthday Celtic since, the time when they realised the game was well over in this Celtic centenary year. There's a man who has given them a marvellous start, Frank McVennie.